So to make our pie dough, we have our flour, our salt, and our sugar, which we're going to add to it. Then we're going to just mix it around a little bit with our hands. And then we're going to add our cubed butter. We're going to just start pressing the butter in before mixing and adding our 4 ounces of water, which we already have here. And then we'll knead. So we've crushed all of our butter cubes. Now we're going to add our 4 ounces of water. Trying to stir it in as we add it. Now that that's all added in, we'll mix everything together and then roll everything out. So now that we have our pie dough done, we're going to roll it out into a 10 by 15 inch rectangle, and then we'll fold the sides in like a book and continue from there. Yeah, this dough does not want to roll though. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah. Even I, the untrained observer, can tell that.
You can't tell jack shit.
Looks a little sticky. A little sticky, man. A little bit sticky.
You better know. Would you call that 10 by 15 inches?
No.
Oh.
You can close, actually. It's close.
So now that we have it folded, we're going to cut it in half and then stick it in the fridge to let it rest. So for our no churn vanilla ice cream, we have our 6 ounces of heavy whipping cream that we're going to bring up to stiff peaks and then move to the refrigerator. So we have our cream at stiff peaks, so we're going to transfer it to another bowl and put it in the fridge until further use. And so now we have our eggs, sugar, salt, and vanilla powder in our freshly cleaned bowl. We're going to stir to combine for just a second. Maybe. There we go. We'll hit it here better in just 1 second, and then we'll be adding it to our double boiler. We have the mixture now on the double boiler, which has been steaming, and we brought it back down to a simmer with plenty of steam still being produced. And we have our thermometer here just to check the temp, and we'll pull it once it hits right about 160 degrees Fahrenheit, which shouldn't take too long. So our egg mixture has reached 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So now we're going to mix it until it's nice and airy and creamy. So now that our egg mixture is nice and runny and airy, we're going to be folding in about 1/3 at a time of our stiff whipped cream, and just gently folding it in until each time it's fully incorporated. And now that we've folded in all of our whipped cream, we're going to be placing it in the freezer and leaving it overnight. So our sugar mixture for the pears to coat has been made. Sadly, my camera was not recording by accident. So we have that made up, and we have our pears here that we're going to add in to that. And now we'll mix to combine. Now that that's getting thoroughly mixed, we're going to add a 1/2 ounce of apple cider vinegar. And then mix one more time. And now we're going to begin laying them out on our pastry dough, and we'll jump back when it's time to fold the dough. So we have our pears mixed up, laid out, and we have the excess spices mixed with the apple cider vinegar drizzled over the top. And so now we're just going to come in and make some cuts in the dough. And then we're going to start folding our edges over. And then we already have the egg wash made up. So as soon as we get all the pieces folded over each other, we can start with the egg wash. And then we're going to bring this piece under the first one. So now we're gonna take our egg wash, make sure to get under the flaps so that they stick together. And we'll continue on until all the flaps are covered with the egg wash. Now that our galette has been brushed thoroughly with the egg wash, we're going to put it into our preheated 400-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 30 minutes.